Good morning. My name is Karen Newton, and I am the owner of Karen Newton International, which is a global education company. And we teach financial education. We teach people how to be investors. And today I want to talk about planning. Now, planning is really key. But to be able to plan, you need to understand a little bit about investing. Because if you don't understand different ways to invest, then you can't really put a plan together. Now, I have a background that is in investing, and I've been involved in money all my life. Now, one of the things was that although I worked in different industries, I hadn't found a way to actually mesh everything together. And it was when I sat down and I put a plan together that within 4 years, I went from zero to multimillionaire. And I did that because I found a pathway, a plan, created action steps that got me to where I wanted to be going. And so that's what I want to talk about today. Now, one of the key things is that when we start talking about investing, for me, there are tens of thousands of investments out there, which is why it sounds really difficult to put a plan together. But if you put everything through a filter, you will find that they break down into one of four categories. And the four categories are business, property, digital, and cash. And I'm going to explain each of those and why, once you understand each of the categories and why we invest in all four, you can actually put a plan together. So the first of the four categories is business. Now, most people don't actually realize they already have a business. I go into schools and the first thing I ask the kids at the schools is, who has an eBay account? Every hand in the classroom goes up. And then I say, who has a YouTube account? And every hand in the classroom goes up. I've not had anyone say no to having an eBay or a YouTube account yet. So one of the things I explain to the kids is they already have two businesses, but they don't realize they've got businesses. Because on eBay, they can go around their homes, they can sell stuff, they can buy stuff cheaply and resell it on eBay. They have the makings of a business. And then when you look at YouTube, there are so many videos out there that people are earning income off those videos. That is a business. Now, for most of the kids, they're going, well, what do I know? Who wants to listen to me? And that's something that many adults do as well. YouTube is not just about learning. YouTube, I've been on there and I watch people who have millions of followers. They earn money from their channels and all they're doing is reacting to a piece of music. Now, there's nothing educational in that. It's what your audience want. So you don't need to have knowledge to be able to create a video on YouTube. You don't need to be a genius at something. Search YouTube and have a look at what you like and you know and see if you can identify some way that you can make a YouTube video and build a following. Now, as I said, that is just an example of two types of businesses. Now, there are many businesses out there. People who already have businesses can add something on to generate more money. If you are someone who has a hobby, can you monetize that hobby? So business is planning something that is key to you, that you would like to do. And that is your first category that you're going to look at and put a plan together for. The second category is property. Now, for many people, they think instantly of rental properties, and certainly the way the markets are going these days, very few people want to be in rental properties. So don't just think rental properties. What about commercial properties? What about holiday lets? What about land? Can you rent some land out? There are all different ways getting to what is a property market. And once you identify what you are interested in property, then you can put a plan together to generate income from that category. The third category is digital. Now, with digital, what we're actually talking about is anything that's online. We have shares, everything is online. We trade online. We can buy bonds online. We do cryptocurrency online. Okay, so that is digital investing. And within that category, there are lots of, again, different ways to make money. But it's finding what you are interested in, what you fancy doing, and then start to learn and build your pathway on them. And the fourth category is cash. And within the cash market, what we are looking at is peer-to-peer lending and precious metal investing. I categorize both of those as cash investments. Now, peer-to-peer lending is can be secured against anything. You have property, you have business, you have personal loans. There are all sorts of peer-to-peer lending platforms out there, and it's just a case of researching and finding the one that suits you. And then precious metals, you've got gold, you've got silver, platinum, palladium, copper, tin, aluminium. There's all sorts of metal investing, and it's learning how to be in those categories. Now, one of the things is that when I put these four categories together, it became evident that within each of the categories, there is a lot of different types of investment opportunities. And there's always something going up and something going down. And the whole idea of the planning is to make sure that you are in each of those four categories and that you are moving within the investments going up and the ones going down. Now, I have a series of videos on the YouTube channel which are called Multiple Streams of Income, and there are 8 different types of income. I'm not going to go through all of them today because there is that series and you can go and watch those videos. But if you invest in all 4 categories, then you can generate within those 4 categories 8 different types of income. And it means that no matter what is happening in the markets, you will always have some type of income coming in. You will always have an investment that is going up. There will be ones that are coming down. And this is where you put your strategies together. Now, I never understood that planning was so important. I worked in the finance industry. I started when I was 17 years old. Today I'm 61. I have always worked around the finance industry. And yet to me, it wasn't until I sat down and I worked out that you need a plan. Once I put my plan together, I became a multimillionaire in 4 years. That plan was absolutely key. I had worked out the 4 categories. I had put action steps together in each of those 4 categories. And I worked relentlessly. It wasn't easy, but I worked relentlessly in building investments in every one of those categories. And once I had done that and I had achieved that, I became a multimillionaire. So take opportunity to look at some of the videos that we have at the moment. Check out multiple streams of income. Check out our formula for wealth ones, and then sit down and do these mindset ones, because the mindset is the key to making everything work. Once you have the mindset right, everything else will fall into place. They are all interlocked. That's why when you look at the categories that we do, the 4-category chart, we have the investment level triangle that we use, you see that you have to be in all 4. You have to build the layers of investing in all 4. But it's not complicated. It doesn't take a long time to do. You just need to take a couple of steps and then be patient and let that market come to you. And I have actually spoken about patience and how important patience is. Watch the markets, let them come to you, but have a plan of what you're going to do within each of those 4 categories, and you will always be making money. You will always have something going up, but there will always be something coming down, but they will come to one another, and your investments will accelerate. As I'm talking now, the UK is in recession. Most of the global economy is in trouble. Opportunities are going to come, and they are going to come very, very quickly. And the key is that you need to be in a position whereby you can take advantage of that. One is you need the knowledge, and that's where I help. 2, you need the mindset, and we help a little bit with that. It's not our key area, but we do quite a bit on mindset, because if you haven't got the mindset right, the investments don't work. And 3, you need a plan, and that plan has steps outlined as to how you are going to take advantage of the market. And you will take advantage and gain so much wealth just by putting each of those planning steps in place. So don't panic so much about planning. Just take the opportunity, do a little bit of planning in each of the 4 categories, but you also need to learn a little bit about you so that you know what you want to do in those 4 categories, and find the things that really interest you. Don't find the things that you think should interest you because someone else said it was good. What do you like? What interests you, and what can you take advantage of? And then wait, be patient, and let the market